Inverness is a relatively small community, but the potential impact locally and across the wider Highlands appears not to have been taken into consideration by the UK government. Scotland's Social Justice Secretary Shirley-Anne Somerville said the Scottish Government had urged the Home Office to work closely with Highland Council. What struck me about this, actually, I was having discussions about it on air, on the radio yesterday, and there was an assumption that the barracks was nowhere close to anything, but actually it's right in the city centre of Inverness, Cameron Barracks. It's about a 10-minute walk from the high street. There are several schools nearby. It's close to the main hospital. I mean, it's right there in the thick of the action. Andy, the Prime Minister's defended the UK government's plans to put asylum seekers here. He said he was planning to house 300 men to get people out of the kind of notorious asylum hotels. This is one of the totemic issues of our time. And whatever location it is, whether it's a hotel or a barracks, they immediately become a flashpoint and a focal point for people's concerns about immigration. And that is now being brought into the city centre of Inverness.
And it's almost self-fulfilling. So I think it was true in the past to say that immigration was largely a political problem in England. And I think polling reflected that. You know, if you look at polling in Scotland, immigration was nowhere near as high a concern as it was in England. But, you know, we inhale national news in this country. It's not just Scottish news. We inhale UK news. It is the issue that is all over the UK news. And, you know, let's see what happens here. I'm as soon as I saw this yesterday, I thought, oh, that's politically quite interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We, I guess, in Scotland have a little bit of moral superiority about this issue. And I think we like to think that this is not a problem. And I hope that's right, frankly. I hope it isn't a problem, but I am not convinced. And I think we would all be right to be slightly concerned about what the reaction might be in Inverness towards this. As you say, it's becoming the totemic issue of our times, and perhaps that totemic issue is no longer just confined to England. I think it's maybe up here to a pretty high degree as well.